Well, hi. I just wanted a quick update. I had recorded something already, but I kind of like went on and on and on. Things are going pretty good. I feel really good. I am almost up on my year, so I had a phone call about scheduling a bunch of appointments. I have to get a bone marrow biopsy. I have to get a pulmonary thing. I don't know, with the lungs. They do lung strength, a bone density test, and then my regular. They do a ton of blood stuff, which I mean, I get blood taken regularly anyway, but so it's no big deal. Then then I'll go and see. I'll actually see the doctor because normally I just go in and see the nurse practitioner or a physician's assistant. I don't. The doctor is busy with the big doctor stuff. I mean, when you're dealing with leukemia, I think that the doctors, lucky that the doctors are extremely knowledgeable and very up to date on everything that they need to be, and they're taking a look at, what. Since I had like, and almost everybody does get the stem cells from umbilical cords. They're checking these all out for all their patients, and you know, their work is deep. It's not like you go to the doctor and uh, they listen to you. That's the nurse's job and the nurse practitioner, which they're hugely important through all this. I mean, they get you through it, but the doctors are like super duper smart. They're looking at super details when it comes to the leukemia and any blood disorders. And I'm sure a lot of, I think more so in that case, there's just so much to, it's a transplant team. I mean, basically, it's not just getting chemo and removing a tumor. It's the doctors are more into the transplant part, and I don't know. I mean, it'd be interesting, I guess, to find out because I think like I mean, there's a lot to transplants of any kind, to make sure that you're getting the right one, because it can kill you. I mean, normally if you're getting a transplant, you're probably, on that road anyway, but it can kill you pretty quickly if you don't get the right one, or not quickly. So the doctors do all that. So I'm going in for my year, which is a big deal because I'm also going to start getting my shots. So that will happen in June. Um, I get all my I can't believe I have to like a little kid, and you're taking your baby to go get the all her immunity shots. Got to do all of them, all of them. Some of you get a ton of shots. I think I do some at a year, which is in June, and then I'll do some at 15 months, and then 18 months, and then 2 years, and I think that's it. Um, but it's like anything, you need to um, get them all done. So we'll do that. Uh, so I mean, I was interesting. I've been doing pretty good. I was just gonna say that there has been some depression, and I'm dealing with because well, the team we have at the doctor at leukemia team. Um, at the hospital I go to as a team, and they have everything. They have nutritionists, they have social workers, they have doctors, they have nurses, they have nurse practitioners, physician assistants, they have, um, and then the whole team of doctors, which is really cool. But they also have counseling and psychology, and which I think is really important. And you know, sometimes you don't think about that when someone gets sick. You're just worried about them getting physically well. But when you go through something as traumatic as that major of a life change where you're down, and I think what happens is that physically you're down, and it's obvious, and you're it's hard to move around. It's I lost a ton of weight. I was physically impaired. It was obvious to people all around you that, oh my God, you're skinny, you don't look good, you're not well, you're walking very, very slow, you're holding on to things as you walk, you're just sick. And the what I think, and you're dealing with that, and but at the same time you're not, because being physically sick is just I think that's when your body just and your mind just click in and just take care of it. You just take care of it. But however, when you get out of that, you start feeling better, then there's that whole new thing that now you can actually your mind's working and your body's pretty doing pretty well. So it's no longer a matter of being physically sick. Now you're dealing with coming out of it, and now where do I belong in the world? And I was sick for so long, and so I'm going through that kind of thing. I think. Well, I'm working with someone on it, so um, we're working on it. Yeah, I have. I think that the people around me, as far as social media, I think people sometimes think, well, why are you using that? Well, the people that I have that have followed me for a long time, and I have quite actually a few good people around me. That I've met from that um, that cheer me up, keep me busy, keep me occupied, and at the same time, um, it just I think it's important. I don't have much of that one, and I haven't explained that. I mean, I left my husband, and with my husband, we didn't have very many friends. He was pretty. He sheltered me a lot, and later on, as we got older, he kind of blamed me for that. But so I had friends at work, but then I moved to California, and then when I moved back to Colorado, I got divorced. So I had my immediate family, which is very very small. It's basically my sister, her kids, and my mom. So and my son lives in California, and so I have this very 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 small group, and the friends that I had from my job in Sacramento, of course, didn't come along with me here, and the company I was working for the same company, but the facility here in Denver was all men and kind of like not very nice men, and so there was no friends there. So it's been, and then I get sick. Well, then I had another job, but it was remote, so I was working from home. And then I've been thinking about getting. I was thinking about getting out, and I was gonna do the competitions for my body swimsuit, um, and I had plans, but then I got sick, so it's hard to. I've made some friends in the hospital, but I mean, just it's been kind of hard. So the people that I really truly talk to and are right here with me on my social media, and like I said, most of them, have been very, very supportive. I've had a lot, to me, a lot of people like really hung out for the whole. Not only did they were there before I got sick, they're there after I got sick, but when I lost when I lost my account, someone hacked it, and then people still came back and found me, which was really nice because I couldn't find them. There was no way. Um, so I've had some really supportive people, and to me that means a lot. So anyway, good update. I'm doing fine. I got a doctor appointment today. It'll be normal, just blood check. Um, I do all the other year stuff in the end of June, so we'll do that then. Okay, we'll talk to you soon.